Good morning, everybody. Happy Vlogmas Day number 23. Wow, I can't believe Christmas Eve is tomorrow and Christmas Day is only 2 days away. Let's go ahead and open up our advent calendar. I'm actually bringing you guys a cooking video today because the collab that I was going to be a part of isn't happening this month. So I've got the footage. It's my day off and I decided why the heck not show it to you guys. Super excited about this recipe, but let's jump into our advent calendar. We also have a couple pieces of Happy Mail, so let's get Vlogmas Day 23 started.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us.
All right, everybody, Vlogmas Day 23. I forgot to put 22 back in there, so let's take a look and see. These boxes sometimes are so hard to get out on with one hand. So 23. Ooh, what is it? It looks like some sort of cookie ball just from the other cookies. And I've tried my hardest not to pay attention to what else is on the back. So let's take a look and see. Oh, it's Santa's donuts. All right, I'm going to try one this morning. All right, so let's try one of these because it's morning. So donuts make sense, right? Oh, yay. Finally got it open. All right, let's try one of these. And chocolate. There's not much chocolate in this calendar. Do you guys have a recommendation for an advent calendar next year? Let me know. And then look at the little donut. That's pretty good. So day 23 of our Sugar Fina Advent calendar is in the books. One more day of our Advent calendar. Let's go open our Happy Mail. All right, everybody, we're here with a couple pieces of Happy Mail. And I got a card and a package. Now, we've got our Happy Mail tracker. I'm going to continue this on this next year because this is so much fun. I do want to let you guys know that this Happy Mail tracker is available free as a download in Google Docs down below. And a huge shout out to my friend Renee over at Reinventing Renee, who has her Happy Mail tracker listed for free as well. So let's go ahead and start out with the card. Let me go ahead and get this opened up. This is the back of it. So cute. I love it. Let's take a look at what's in here. And of course, I'm not opening it on camera because I'm the worst at opening things, you guys. So this is from Runneth over Garden and Life. And they're from Texas. So we already have a representative of Texas that has filled this in. Look at how pretty this card is. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord." Luke 2:10 through 11. Let's take a look. Oh, how fun. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Look what they put in here. They have got their sticker. It is so cute. And we also have some basil, some Thai Holy Caprao basil, Baker Creek heirloom seeds. Super excited about this. Thank you guys so much for your card. And I will put their channel down below so you guys can check that out. And then we've got a package. Now, I believe this is from Aaron. It did not come from Australia, obviously. It came from Amazon. But once we open it, if this came from Australia, we're just going to write Australia up here. Because even though it didn't go across the pond, it did come from somebody in Australia. So let's take a look. See what we've got here. Does it have a note or anything in it? It doesn't have a note. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say who it's from. But Erin did tell me she had sent me something. So let's take a look if I can open this. Oh, it's a journal. Oh my gosh. Oh Oh my gosh, look at how awesome this is, you guys. Oh my God. It's so wonderful. It's leather, and it's a 5-year journal. Let's open this up. Look at how beautiful this is, you guys. Look at the paper. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this. It makes me want to cry. One book equals 5 years, it says. And you guys can hear. You can hear the tears. They're right there. I was talking to Aaron about working on myself, and I know journaling is a great way to do that. And so this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. So this is 5 years is what this is. One book equals 5 years. On the top of each page is a prompt to spark your writing. Revisit your answers over the next 5 years to see how you've gained a new perspective from past experiences. So here's January. Oh, I love this. So January, the most important thing I want to accomplish this year is, and you write it right here for 2023. I will write it, then 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh my gosh, so awesome. Oh, I love this. Love, love, love this. Something to focus on every single day and work on myself and stay positive and write things down. So, Erin, I'm pretty sure this is from my friend Erin. She said she had something coming, and I don't know who else it would be from since there was nothing there. If I could get it closed, you guys would be doing good. There we go. I got it. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the binding on this and the paper. Look at how pretty that is. So I do believe this is from Australia. So we're going to go ahead and just write Australia on here. So thank you guys for everybody that has sent me Happy Mail. I appreciate it more than you know. A huge shout out to my friend Erin from Erin Budgets Aimlessly. I always want to call her Erin Twibbles around aimlessly because she will always be Erin Twibbles. For this 5-year journal. It's absolutely amazing. I've never had anything like it in my entire life. I'm so excited. And let's go ahead and get into the cooking video. Now, I've got to tell you guys, in the cooking video, I think I say that we're going to taste test it. We failed. Two thumbs down, not for the recipe, but for us, because we failed to try it. I don't have any pictures of it completed. I don't have anything, but I can tell you this. Everybody in the family loved this recipe, so make sure you try it. Super easy. I'll have the recipe listed down below. So let's go ahead and roll this cooking footage. Today we are going to be starting off with Crockpot Cabbage Rolls. This is the first time I have ever made this recipe, so let's go ahead and take a look at what the recipe calls for. I have got all of my recipe ingredients laid out here and already pre-measured. I've got a pot of boiling water so that I can go ahead and get my cabbage done. So this recipe calls for cabbage. It calls for either 1/4 cup of tomato sauce, broth, or water. So that's a super easy one. Calls for an egg. It calls for 1/4 cup of onion. Looks like we might have a little bit more than 1/4 cup. Those are onions out of our garden. And then it calls for beef and pork, but we've got beef, so that's what we're rolling with. And then we're going to go ahead and use some rice. And then for seasonings for the meat mixture, we actually are using sugar, salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. And then for the sauce, we are using tomato soup, tomato sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and paprika. So this is what's going to go into the recipe. I found this recipe on Pinterest, so make sure you check below for the recipe. Let's go ahead and get started on this. We've got our cabbage. We're going to go ahead and cut off about 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch off the bottom. And then we're going to put this into our boiling water. We have all of the cabbage leaves all separated out. This calls for 12 cabbage rolls, and we're going to use the rest of the cabbage to go on the bottom of the crock pot. Now we're going to go ahead and mix up our meat mixture. So for this, we need our ground beef and pork. Like I told you guys, we are just doing ground beef today, but the recipe does call for ground pork. But I didn't have any, and I'm trying to use the stuff that I have without buying extra stuff. The only thing that I bought to make this recipe was the cabbage. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our onion. And again, like I said, this is garden fresh onion. We're going to go ahead and put in our rice. We're going to go ahead and put in our seasonings, our black pepper, our salt, our sugar, and our garlic powder. And then we are also going to put in our broth. Now we're going to go ahead and mix this. And I find the best way for me to mix stuff is just by my hands. And a typical Marlene thing is this burger is still frozen a little bit in the middle because I forgot to take it out yesterday. And then once this is mixed, we're going to go ahead and beat that egg and put it into this mixture, and we're going to stuff our cabbage rolls. So let's get these cabbage rolls made. So we've got 12 cabbage leaves here, and we're going to go ahead and start stuffing these. But first, we're going to go ahead and take out any tough parts of the cabbage. So we're going to go ahead and take this piece out right here. This is a nice, beautiful cabbage leaf. Just so you guys know, this is my first time ever making cabbage rolls. I don't know why. I love them, but I've just never ventured to make them before myself. So we're going to see how I do with this. So we're going to go ahead and flatten that out. I'm going to roll these in. And we're going to go ahead and roll that. Now, hopefully I did okay. You can see it kind of broke there a little bit. Hopefully that's okay, everybody. Let's go ahead and, there we go. That's better. And we're going to put these seam side down into the crock pot that has cabbage leaves on the bottom. Let's get all these rolled up.
It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love, and with joy and laughter. Let us make memories that stay forever.
Okay, we've got the cabbage rolls done. Like I said, my first time doing it, I think I started off with a little bit too much meat, so I only ended up with 11, but that will be fine. The recipe did say 1/3 of a cup, and that's what I used, but I'm not exactly sure if my ground beef was exactly a pound, honestly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do tomato soup, and this is a double recipe for the sauce. The person whose recipe this is recommended a double batch of sauce if you like lots of sauce. I personally do, so I'm like, all right, let's take her recommendation. So 2 cans of tomato soup. And like I said, this all came out of my pantry. If you have not seen my latest pantry tour, I'm going to put it up in the cards for you guys to go check it out after you watch this video. And that's where everything but the cabbage came from, obviously. Then we've got 2 cans of tomato sauce. And then after we add the tomato sauce, we're going to go ahead and add some Worcestershire as well as some paprika. Then we're just going to mix it up and we're going to pour it over our cabbage rolls. Now, I can't remember. I know on high it said 4 to 5 hours. I can't remember what it said for low, but I think it was 8 to 9 hours. If that's wrong, I'll put it on the screen right here. So here's our paprika. And then we've already measured out our Worcestershire. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then we're just going to mix this up. And we're going to pour it over our yummy cabbage rolls. And let's hope that this crockpot recipe is an amazing recipe for a cold day like today. So let's go ahead and move this on over so you guys can see. And now we're just going to go ahead and pour this over, making sure that we get sauce everywhere. And as I said, this is a double recipe of sauce per the recommendation of the recipe. Let's go ahead and scrape this on out. And then we will start cooking this. Now, I'll bring you back once they're all done and we will do a taste test. I think I'm going to try to get my son to do it as well. Normally we have Bridger, my husband, that lets you guys know what he thinks about the recipe. But I think having both of the guys today might be a fun thing if he is game for it. All right, let's get this covered up and get this turned on to high because I'm doing this right now and it's 12:30 in the afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and start this on high. And here is where we failed, you guys. I don't show a video of them cooked in the crock pot. I don't show a picture. I don't show anything. I don't show us taste testing them. But like I said, these were absolutely delicious and I will definitely make them again. They were so easy. I don't know why I haven't done cabbage rolls before. Maybe I was just afraid that they were a lot harder than they were. So that's it for today's Vlogmas, you guys. I am going to be cleaning house today, fixing a few of our Christmas trees, because if you watched our family Christmas video, you would have saw that Jax, my daughter's dog, was here, and that tail of his knocked many things out of the trees and they kind of just got put back in there. No harm, no foul though. So I need to fix a couple things, pick the house up a little bit so that we can get the house tours filmed. Now, there are going to be 2 house tours. One is going to have no audio except for maybe an intro and just Christmas music. Check out my house. The other one is going to have me just gabbing. So if you don't want to listen to me gab, make sure you check out the one that is just music. I'm so excited to share my house with you guys. You've seen bits and pieces, but there are still trees you haven't seen, and you haven't seen everything put together. I'm happy with how my house turned out this year. Believe it or not, it is minimal compared to last year. We do not have all the lights up that we normally have outside, but that's okay. We're giving ourselves grace. We're enjoying the holiday. We're celebrating what matters, and that is our family, our friends, and those that are important in our lives. So until I see you guys tomorrow, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody. I actually am bringing you guys a cooking video because the collab that I was going to be a part of this month, that did not happen. Blah, 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 blah. Says, but the angel said to them, do not be afraid. I bring you good news of... Let's start over, shall we? Oh, sometimes reading and so here is where we failed, you guys. I don't show you a video of them cooked. I don't show you us taste testing them.